Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with meteorologist Cameron Landfield.
Well, good evening, everybody. We've got some cloud coverage on the way and some lightning as well, but overall things are looking pretty good moving forward into the 4th of July. So let's start with a live camera out over downtown Eugene. I've got this facing directly to the east right now, and that's because that is where the cloud cover is actually going to originate from for today, and that's unusual. Usually it comes directly from the west, but I'll show you the situation at hand here in just a moment. 79 degrees, 13-mile-an-hour wind. That's about average for this time of day. Usually we see a little bit of a blustery situation into the afternoon. 79 degrees is warmer right now than Roseburg. So what's going on? Well, I'll get a little further in that in a second here. But first off, we are looking at the upper level pattern right now from today at 3 o'clock all the way through tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. And this is going to be actually the mid-level pattern. It's showing off the feature we're dealing with right now. So essentially what's happening right now is this yellow zone that you see pushing through right there. That is a wave, and it's got some moisture behind it and cooler air behind it. The cooler air is because, of course, this big dip here out over the north from Alaska that does fill cooler air into the area. But the moisture is coming from, well, out over the ocean. It's getting pushed in from the southwest, and as that wraps around, we'll see our chances for lightning developing for tonight over the Cascades, and with that, those east clouds I was talking about are going to be pushing in as well. So looking at the satellite image right now, it's very evident that that is exactly what's happening. You can see all of the lightning out towards our east right now, but just starting to move into the very southern edge of Oregon. We do have some of that lightning too. Here is the clouds I was talking about as well. Those are starting to stream in there and give you a little bit better view as to where that's coming from. This big humid zone out over the ocean is just getting shoved in right now. Now, of course, it is hot out there, and hot with moisture and cooler air over it leads to instability. And that's exactly why it's so unstable towards the south at the moment and the east as well. And like I've said a couple times, that's on the way here too. So moving forward through the Stormcast about 19 minutes ago, things are tracking pretty good here. It is a little bit faster on the Stormcast than we're actually seeing, but it's still pretty accurate. Moving into 7 o'clock, that whole plume of clouds there is exactly the feature I just showed you on the satellite imagery that's starting to stream in. Also going to point out these green zones popping up here are chances for showers, and if you see those get any brighter, it could be a chance for a thunderstorm, but it doesn't look like that is the case at the moment here, just staying green. So good news is likely not going to see any dry lightning over the Cascades for today, but there are still chances for that as we move into tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, it's going to be our lowest UV index over the next several days here, so it's going to be a really good day to get outside, nice and warm, but not as completely sunny and overwhelming as we've seen. 7-day forecast will show you on the coast. We're looking at about 64 on average all the way through. We get more cloud coverage coming up on Monday. For the Umpqua Basin, 78 for tomorrow, then exploding back up to 90 by Sunday. Heat wave begins then. We'll be in the upper 90s by Tuesday. Cascades have a little chance for some showers and thunder for tomorrow, mostly in the 70s. Willamette Valley at 78 for tomorrow, up into the 80s again Saturday, 92 by Monday.